trippy to. We stayed at Kenneth and Brenda's house in Beckville, Texas, population 230 something, and Kenneth lives on Paradise out there. Got wild hogs.
Paradise to us.
Paradise to us. I think it'd be paradise to a majority of people.
Well, some people consider like being on the beach and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm talking paradises when you drive up to the big gates and the gates open and you go down that long cemented bricked driveway up to the house, and
Just
there's
getting you ready for the excitement.
17 acres of stocked ponds. 17 acres of stocked ponds.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Side-by-sides, four-wheelers, ARs, wild hogs, fishing, you name it.
Wraparound porch.
Wraparound porch.
Did Cassidy stay off the side by side?
Cassie didn't
She
go.
didn't
She didn't go to that little trip. It's too dangerous for her in the wild. So we did some fishing, caught a lot of little bass. The last day, was it the day of the? It was Friday.
It was the talent show because
So-
you almost missed it.
I almost missed it because Kevin, are you listening?
I'm listening.
I took the side by side down to the back of the biggest pond. We drove up through the woods and went to the backside. And I'm sitting there with a little rattle spin, like little, kind of hangs under the water about a foot. And I throw it up in the water with some trees hanging over. And I'm like, this is a big one. This is a big one. And I'm reeled in. Colton's down here trying to avoid the spiders he saw in the grass. He doesn't like spiders. Oh my God, that's the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, look at this spider. There's spiders everywhere. I'm like, yeah, there's spiders. There's copperheads. There's water moccasins.
Yeah, that's where you'd get me. Spiders, I mean, I don't love them, but it's snakes is where you.
And I will say it was one of the biggest spiders I'd ever seen, and it wasn't the only one. Everywhere I stepped, a spider would come out because one of his hands had just mowed around the pool that morning, so they were all stirred up. Anyhow, I hung this fish and I get it up to I said, Colton, get your video, get the camera. I could tell my rod was, and I said, get your camera, that's a big one. I pull that sucker up, Kevin. I didn't have a scale thing with me, but experts say it was probably 6 to 8 pounds.
Holy cow.
That's a big largemouth bass.
It is.
Big largemouth bass. So anyhow, I catch it, I bring it, and I hold it up, and Colton's like, oh my gosh, it's the biggest bass I've ever caught in my life. And Kenneth kept telling me, there's big ones out there. I know there's some big ones out there. And I've fished there many times over the years, never caught anything like this. So then I get on the side of the side, and we're driving around. I go in and get a zero Dr. Pepper, and then I'm like, well, I got 30 minutes before I got to get in the shower and then go to the Hall of Fame and get ready for tonight. So I drive up to this other little smaller pond. I'm there about 20 minutes, and I hang another one equally as big. I'm by myself this time, so I FaceTime Tina. I'm like, look at this thing right there. Oh my God, And then I'm like, okay, I got to leave in 10 minutes. I can fish for 5 more minutes. I set my timer on my phone, counting down 5 minutes, 4 minutes, because I just couldn't stop at that point. I'd never caught bass this big in my life. It was this exciting. It was a big fish.
I just wish there was somebody there that could have weighed it for you.
Mm-hmm.
No, me too.
Because there's going to be people that,
Well, I'm going to post it as soon as we go to commercials, and we'll let the people be the judge. Because you can tell by where, I'm holding it next to my head, and I'm holding it this way, and it was it was meaty. You could almost shove a volleyball in this fish's mouth. Okay,
volleyball?
that might have been exaggerated.
Maybe a softball?
Maybe a grapefruit. Yeah. Softball.
Yeah, easy.
Maybe.
Right down his throat. That's how big his mouth was.
Yeah.
I was just a little excited. I've never caught something that big.
No, it was great.
Huh? Mm-hmm. It was great.
So
it was great.
So you barely got back in time for the talent show, is what you're saying?
We made it. We